Welcome to Rise and Conquer US UK, your daily source of unstoppable motivation. Here, we build discipline, courage, and focus so you can rise higher and conquer your dreams. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to say may change the way you look at your life. You were not born just to exist, just to get by, just to work and sleep and repeat the same cycle until your time runs out. You were born to rise. You were born to create. You were born to conquer the challenges of your generation and to leave a mark on this world that no one else could. But here's the reality: most people don't. Most people settle. Most people stop dreaming the moment life gets hard. They trade their vision for comfort, their courage for fear, their future for excuses. They say, "This is just the way things are, this is all I can ever be." But that's a lie. It's the lie of mediocrity, and it has trapped millions. You are not one of them. If you were, you wouldn't be here, listening. Something inside you knows you are meant for more. And today, I'm here to remind you of it. Every great journey begins with a decision. Not talent, not luck, not resources, just a decision. A decision to say, I will not stay where I am. I will not let my past define my future. I will rise. That decision changes everything. Because the moment you decide, you start to shift your focus, your actions, your energy. Think about history. Every revolution, every breakthrough, every transformation began when one person decided they would no longer accept things as they were. They decided to change. And because of that decision, they changed not only their lives, but the lives of millions. You have that same power. But it starts with a decision. Let's be honest, the world is not easy for young people today. In the US and the UK, students are under pressure to achieve, to perform, to succeed, often without guidance. Young professionals feel lost, uncertain, insecure about their future. Social media makes it worse, showing you perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect success stories, while you sit there wondering why your life doesn't look like theirs. But what you don't see are the struggles behind those perfect pictures. What you don't see are the failures, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the doubt. Everyone struggles. Everyone. But not everyone admits it. So stop comparing yourself. Your journey is your own. Your path is unique. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time for your destiny. Now let's talk about habits. Because success is not built in a day, but in daily decisions. The small things you do every day shape who you are becoming. If you wake up and waste hours on your phone, that becomes your life. If you procrastinate every day, that becomes your identity. But if you wake up and start with gratitude, if you commit to studying, if you work on your body, if you feed your mind with positive knowledge day by day, you transform. Habits decide your destiny. Change your habits and you change your future. But change is not easy. Growth is not easy. That's why most people stay the same. But easy will not give you the life you want. Easy will only give you regret. Hard work, discipline, persistence, these will give you freedom. You may feel tired. You may feel like giving up. You may wonder if it's even worth it. Let me tell you, it is worth it. Every drop of sweat, every late night of work, every rejection you overcome, every challenge you rise above, it is all worth it. Because at the end of this journey, you will not only have success, you will have strength. And that strength will carry you for the rest of your life. Here's the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your teachers, not your parents, not your government, not your boss. They may support you, but they cannot live your life for you. You have to save yourself. That means taking responsibility. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop blaming others. Stop saying, it's not my fault. Maybe it isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility. Your future is your responsibility. Your growth is your responsibility. Your dream is your responsibility. And once you accept that, you become unstoppable. Fear will always be there. It will whisper in your ear, telling you to play small, to stay safe, to avoid risks. But safety is an illusion. The safest path is often the most dangerous because it leads to regret. The risky path, the path of courage, the path of growth, that's where life is. So do not wait for fear to disappear. It never will. Instead, move forward with fear. Act in spite of fear, because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing to act even when fear screams at you to stop. Every time you choose courage, fear loses power. Every time you act in spite of fear, you grow stronger. And one day, the fear that once controlled you will bow to the courage you built. Discipline is the difference between wishing and achieving. Everyone wishes, few achieve. Why? Because wishing is easy, discipline is hard. Wishing requires nothing. Discipline requires everything. But discipline pays off in ways wishing never will. Discipline will give you the grades, the job, the health, the success, the confidence you desire. Wishing will only leave you empty. So build discipline. Start small, but be consistent. Don't try to change your whole life in a day. Change one habit, master it, then another, then another. Step by step, you will build a life of discipline. And when you fail, and you will fail, remember this: failure is not the end. Failure is feedback. Failure is the universe teaching you what doesn't work so you can discover what does. Every failure brings you closer to success. Every failure is a stepping stone. The only real failure is giving up. So fail boldly, fail often, fail forward, learn, grow, and rise again. You are stronger than you think. You have survived challenges that once felt impossible. You have overcome pain that once felt unbearable. You have kept going when you thought you couldn't. That same strength is still inside you, waiting to be unleashed again. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not doubt your potential. Do not believe the lies that you are not enough. You are more than enough. Stand tall. Breathe deep. Remind yourself, I have come this far and I will go further. Nothing can stop me if I refuse to quit. Legacy. That's what this is about. Not just success, not just money, not just fame. Legacy. What will you leave behind? How will you be remembered? One day, when people speak your name, what will they say? Will they say you wasted your potential? Or will they say you inspired them to chase their dreams? Will they say you quit? Or will they say you never gave up? Your legacy is built in the small choices you make every day. Live in such a way that when your story is told, it is a story worth hearing. And finally, gratitude. Gratitude is power. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you have. Gratitude gives you peace in the middle of chaos. Gratitude makes the journey beautiful, even before you reach the destination. Be grateful even as you fight for more. Be grateful even as you struggle, because gratitude will keep you grounded, and a grateful heart will always attract more blessings. So today, make a decision to rise, a decision to fight, a decision to build habits of discipline, courage, and gratitude. A decision to stop making excuses and start taking responsibility, because your life is too precious to waste. Your dreams are too important to delay, and your time is too short to live small. Rise today, conquer tomorrow, because the world is waiting for you. Rise and conquer. The reason so many people never reach their potential is not because they lack intelligence, talent, or opportunity. It's because they lack consistency. They start strong, but they do not finish. They get excited, but they do not endure. They feel motivated for a day, but they do not build the habits to last a lifetime. Motivation is like a spark, it lights the fire, but consistency is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. Without consistency, your fire will die out and you will be left with nothing but ashes of good intentions. So be consistent, even on the days when you feel tired, even on the days when you don't see results, even on the days when it feels like no one is watching, no one cares, and nothing is changing. Because those are the days that build champions. Every great story is written with consistency. The musician practicing every day for years before anyone listens. The athlete training daily before anyone knows their name. The student studying hour after hour when no one is watching. That consistency is what creates greatness. So do not wait for the perfect moment to feel ready. Do not wait for everything to line up. Take action now and keep taking action tomorrow and the next day and the next day. That is the secret. But here is another truth. The path will not be straight. It will not be smooth. You will stumble. You will fall. You will question yourself. And that's okay. Falling is part of the process. But you must rise again. Think of a child learning to walk. They fall dozens of times, but they keep getting up. They don't say, maybe walking isn't for me. They don't give up after the first fall. They rise again until walking becomes natural. That same determination is inside you. Every time you fall, rise again. Every time you fail, try again. Every time you feel defeated, remind yourself that this is temporary and that victory belongs to those who endure. Failure is not a stop sign. It is a stepping stone. You must also learn the power of focus. Focus is one of the most valuable skills in today's world because distractions are everywhere. Notifications, social media, endless entertainment, all designed to steal your attention. And when your attention is stolen, your future is stolen with it. But if you can learn to focus, you become unstoppable. Focus means saying no to distractions, no to instant gratification, no to wasted hours. Focus means saying yes to your goals, yes to your dreams, yes to the work that matters. Train your focus. Start with small blocks of time. Study for 30 minutes with no distractions. Work for an hour fully locked in. Build it up, and soon you will have laser focus. And with laser focus, you can achieve in 1 year what most people cannot achieve in 10. Another key to success is belief. The world will not always believe in you. People will doubt you, criticize you, laugh at you, but their belief is not what matters. What matters is your belief in yourself. When Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first job as a television reporter, they told her she wasn't fit for TV. But she believed in herself, and today she is one of the most influential women in the world. When Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he built, many thought he was finished, but he believed in himself and he came back to change the world. When J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers, they told her no one would ever read her story, but she believed in herself, and Harry Potter became one of the most beloved series of all time. You see, belief is the foundation. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. But if you believe deeply, others will eventually follow. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for someone else to say, you are ready. You do not need permission. You do not need validation. You do not need approval. All you need is the courage to begin and the persistence to continue. This is your life, your journey, your dream. Live it boldly. The power of gratitude cannot be ignored. Gratitude changes how you see the world. Gratitude transforms your energy. Gratitude turns pain into perspective. Every day, no matter what happens, find something to be grateful for. Grateful for breath, grateful for life, grateful for opportunities, grateful for lessons. Gratitude keeps you grounded and reminds you of how far you've already come. And the more grateful you are, the more life will give you to be grateful for. Now let's talk about sacrifice. Success will demand sacrifice. You cannot keep every comfort and expect growth. You cannot spend hours on entertainment and expect achievement. You cannot live like everyone else and expect to live differently from them. Sacrifice is the price of success. That means less time on distractions, more time on focus, less time on excuses, more time on action, less time with people who pull you down, more time building yourself up. Sacrifice now so you can live free later. Pay the price now so you can enjoy the rewards later. Do not underestimate the power of small steps. We often look at success as a giant leap, but success is not a leap. It is small steps taken every day. 1 page a day becomes a book. 1 workout a day becomes strength. 1 hour of study a day becomes mastery. Small steps, repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. So do not despise small beginnings. Do not be impatient with slow progress. Every step matters. Every action counts. Remember, time is passing whether you act or not. The weeks will pass, the months will pass, the years will pass. The only question is, When time passes, will you be further ahead or still in the same place? Do not waste the gift of time. Invest it wisely. Every day you waste is gone forever. Every day you invest builds your future. So use your time to grow, to build, to learn, to create. Your environment matters too. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you, who push you to rise. If your circle is full of doubters, complainers, and quitters, then it's time to change your circle. You don't need people who make you feel small. You need people who make you think bigger, dream bigger, work harder. And if you cannot find those people, be that person, be the leader, be the example, be the one who inspires others. And finally, remember this: you only get one life, one chance, one story. Don't waste it living small. Don't waste it living afraid. Don't waste it living for someone else's approval. Live boldly. Live courageously. Live with discipline, with focus, with gratitude, with resilience. Because when the day comes that your life is remembered, make sure it is remembered as a life well lived. Rise and conquer. Every single day you wake up, you face a choice. A choice to rise or a choice to stay the same. A choice to move forward or a choice to remain stuck. And though the choice feels small in the moment, it is shaping your destiny. The small choices are what make the biggest difference. Because success is not built on one giant leap. It is built on thousands of tiny steps taken with consistency. Waking up when you don't feel like it, studying when you'd rather scroll, training when you'd rather rest. These small choices are the bricks of your future. If you wait for motivation, you will wait forever. But if you build discipline, you will rise every day, no matter how you feel. That is the power of discipline. It doesn't depend on moods, it doesn't depend on circumstances, it depends only on your decision. So choose to act, choose to show up, choose to build yourself even when it's hard. There is no growth without sacrifice. You cannot hold on to comfort and reach greatness at the same time. Comfort wants you to stay the same. Greatness demands that you change. Comfort wants you to waste time. Greatness demands that you use time. Comfort whispers, take it easy. Greatness shouts, push harder. So sacrifice comfort for your future. Sacrifice temporary pleasure for lasting success. Sacrifice wasted hours for meaningful progress. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will feel lonely. Yes, people will question you. But one day, those same people will look at your results and call you lucky, when in reality, you are disciplined. You don't need to be perfect to begin. You don't need all the answers. You don't need the approval of everyone around you. You just need to start. Perfection is an illusion. It keeps people trapped, waiting, delaying, hesitating. Don't wait to be perfect. Start now and let progress make you better. This was your daily dose of motivation from Rise and Conquer US UK. Remember, your time is now. Stand tall, stay disciplined, and rise and conquer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for tomorrow.